Hey, what's going on, everybody? Marcus here with MGN Sports, and in this video, you guys, we are going to be talking a little bit about Jordan Love and why he is without a doubt the Packers franchise quarterback. You guys, let's go ahead and get into it. Obviously selected 26 overall in the 2020 draft. This is the fourth year in the league for Jordan Love. This is his first year as a starter, you guys, coming out of Utah State. Obviously, the Packers drafted him in that first round, trading up to get him. There's a lot of controversy about that draft pick. Obviously, still having Aaron Rodgers in the building. A lot of people thought that was a crazy pick, as we should have went for a wide receiver to boost our chances to make a Super Bowl that year. Obviously, we decided to go with Jordan Love. Brian Gutekunst got a lot of flack for that. And man, is he answering to all the haters now, because this is looking like an absolutely outstanding draft pick, and it looks like the Green Bay Packers have done it once again, finding their franchise QB, you guys. Let's go ahead and take a look at the 2023 stat line for the outstanding season of Jordan Love so far, you guys. He's got 16 games played on this year so far. Obviously got one more coming up against the Bears this weekend to get into the playoffs here, you guys. But just an outstanding performance from him so far this season. He's got 3,843 yards so far, 30 touchdowns to 11 interceptions. So it's almost a 3-to-1 touchdown interception ratio, which is really, really good. Only 2 lost fumbles on the season. I believe he's fumbled 8 times total, but has only lost 2 of them. So in total, only 13 turnovers on the season, which really isn't that bad. He's also got 248 yards rushing the ball. And 4 rushing touchdowns. So realistically, you got 34 total touchdowns to only 13 total turnovers, which is pretty good numbers across the board for his first year starting, especially coming into this league, you guys. A lot of people had doubts about Jordan Love's ability to be able to not turn the ball over, as that was something that he did quite often in college, but it seems like he's really righted the ship there and is looking phenomenal so far, you guys. Obviously, we had that little bit of a rough stretch there when we had that 4-game losing streak where he had 7 interceptions during those 4 games. But since then, you guys, we've been 6-3 since that 4-game losing streak, and Jordan Love has had 20 touchdowns to only 3 interceptions. So just an absolute outstanding turnaround. He's also got a 93.8 quarterback rating this year so far, 63% completion percentage as well, which is up from earlier in the season. He was right around that 58, 59% completion. So 63 is a lot better. He's improved dramatically these last few weeks, you guys, and it's just a beautiful thing to see. Just the command that he has at the line of scrimmage, calling out that Mike Backer, changing the plays, getting them into the right sets. And it's just been really, really wonderful to see and watch just the growth of this young stud so far, you guys. I think he's definitely going to be the Packers quarterback of present and future. I'm very, very excited to have this guy as our guy for the foreseeable future as our franchise QB for this Packers team, you guys. But yeah, overall, just a really, really good season. Like you said, obviously to be expected to have some ups and downs throughout the year with a young quarterback, and let alone we have the youngest team in the league, the youngest offense in the league for sure. But, you know, just even with that, man, it's been nice because we've been able to watch all these young guys grow together. Obviously got some young stud wide receivers in Jaden Reed and Dontavian Wicks. And then same thing with our tight ends, Tucker Kraft and Luke Musgrave are absolute studs, you guys. So we got some freaking offensive weapons for years to come here, all on some rookie deals right now as well, which is nice. So we're going to be able to really build up this roster the next couple of years. Jordan Love's going to need a new contract extension this offseason, I assume. We'll have to see what happens. I think he's on the books for only like 12 or 13 million next year. I kind of hope they sign him to an extension, but can keep that number low next year so we can really ramp up that roster and make a real good push for the playoffs and maybe a run to the chip. We'll have to see what happens there, you guys. But nonetheless, just a great season overall. Another crazy stat, Jordan Love's got 5 3-touchdown games this year, which is really incredible. And all those games, he's got no interceptions, which is really, really good. And he's only got 1 game on the season out of his 16 so far where he didn't have a touchdown, you guys. And that was his worst game of the year, obviously, against the Raiders. He had those 3 interceptions, and we just played an abysmal game. That was during our 4-game losing stretch there. And that was the only game all season that Jordan Love did not throw for a touchdown, you guys. So that is very impressive. 15 out of the 16 games, most likely going to be 16 out of 17, as he probably will get a couple tomorrow against the Bears. But just outstanding, man. Like I said, there wasn't a lot of expectations for us Packers fans coming into this year. We weren't sure what was going to happen. Obviously starting off hot those first couple weeks and then kind of hitting a slump there. Our hopes were super high. Then they went down into the dumps. And now things have kind of leveled off very nicely for us here as Packers fans, and we see what the true potential of Jordan Love is in this Green Bay offense. And man, does it look fucking good, and does it excite us as Green Bay fans, you guys. So I'm very, very excited excited. He's done a great job leading the team this year. He's really come into his own these last 5 or 6 weeks, you guys, and has been playing some really high quality football. And that goes for that whole offense as well. The whole offense is gelling at a really nice level right now, and it's really nice to see. Hopefully that defense can just hang on for us against the Bears here so we can win this game and get into the playoffs, get some experience from our young guns, you guys. It's not going to be an easy one because the Bears have been playing really well as of late. And their defense has been playing a lot better too. So I'd be shocked. Putting 38 would be pretty impressive if we could do 38 points twice against them. I'm not expecting that high of scoring of a game. And the one coming up this Sunday, I think it's going to be a pretty tight-knit, close game. But man, do I hope the Packers can take her home and get into the playoffs. You guys would love to see them in that wild card round. But we'll have to see what happens. That pretty much wraps her up for this video, guys. Just want to talk a little bit about Jordan Love and why I think he is no doubt the Packers franchise QB. Would love your guys' opinion on that in the comment section down below. How do you think Jordan Love has fared so far this season, and do you think he is the answer at quarterback for the Packers moving forward? Like I said, we'd love your guys' opinion in the comments section down below. I appreciate you guys watching, man. Please go ahead and like this video if you like sporting content like this. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you're looking for more Packers content, and I appreciate you guys watching so much, man. This is Marcus with MGN Sports signing off. Peace.